my cell phone, I have my newest Cassidy pinup as my wallpaper. That is so awesome. I'm proud of this. She looks so fierce. I love it. Well, excuse me. Hello guys, Jeff. I'm here to give you another random video. And yeah, I know it's been a while since my last vlog video or something, but I now have something to talk about. I was sitting around the apartment, and I noticed I have these pages of a comic I did way back when in the the 24-hour comics challenge thing back in October, and it was lying on my table for all this time, and I realized I didn't get a chance to actually show the pages to anybody, and so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys the pages, and it's been months since I've seen the pages myself, so I don't know, you might see some genuine reactions from me. but yeah, it's very interesting. It's a very interesting story. Basically, Whirlybird is about this, and the main protagonist is this girl, Leah, a young college student who works at a coffee shop called Whirlybird, and it's her along with the employees and some of the customers. They get warped into a different dimension with different looking strange creatures and animals and all that. And this was a comic that's supposed to have me experiment with different styles, different art styles, different. It's like this whole world has basically different cartoon characters in a way, you know. And yeah, Leah was supposed to defeat at the very end a whole bunch of monsters led by Morpheus. You know, Morpheus is the main bad guy in Whirlybird. In fact, Whirlybird and Jeff and Taylor take place in the same universe, so they're related. I call this Jeff and Taylor's sister comic. So yeah, what else to talk about? Well, this is the first chapter, but it actually starts near the end. So chapter 2 starts all over where it's all started, you know, kind of like Berserk. If you ever watched that anime, Berserk, that is a fine-ass anime. I talked about it in my other video on my other channel, but I can't say it enough. I mean, I did say you can find it on YouTube, but lo and behold, the uploader deleted all of his videos. Look at that. As soon as I get him free publicity, he deletes his dumbass videos. Not dumbass. He's being the dumbass for deleting the videos that I enjoyed. Luckily, before that, I downloaded those videos for me. So yeah. Okay, so anyway, let's look at the actual pages. It's been almost 4 minutes, or 3 minutes actually. Alright, so this is Leah right here. And just so you know, these pages are unfinished. Most of them, so yeah. So you won't see any dialogue. Okay, so Leah's right here. She's just pondering. I think she's smiling. She has short hair, as you can see. Showdown, because she's about to enter Morpheus' lair. Her castle. His castle. I can't talk today. Okay, establishing shot. Leah's just sitting in the woods. And I can't believe it. Look at this. There's a Christmas tree. Christmas tree here. Leah sitting. A tree with Donald Trump hair. A tree with the hanging fruit or something. A little sign. Tree with a face. Leah's just sitting, contemplating on her fate, what might come of it. And in the bottom here, she gets ready to leave. You hear that? She's noisy neighbors, I tell you. Okay, so right here, you see that her apron can talk. She wears a sentient apron that she got right after they got in the other dimension. And I'm gonna actually hold the camera because this is difficult here. So yeah, the apron talks. Oh, you can do it, baby. You can do it. just remember, Morpheus is blah blah blah. And then she's like, talking back to him. She says something here. Oh yeah, she is looking over her weapons because this has some sort of a Legend of Zelda twist to it, I guess. Different tools that help her. A broom, the little helicopter, the copter-fopter, as I call it, and a frying pan. That's also a gun. And this little doohickey, boxing glove, I guess, with studs. I guess she said, I've never used this before. Oh. So, even then she's about to use it in the end. Man, I forgot what I was going to say. I mean, in the dialogue here. It's like, man, I do not know. Alright, so she gets ready to leave. And here is the actual Whirlybird coffee shop in the dimension. And it's getting attacked by these weird-looking slugs. I tried to play around with how I drew these little slugs, like in a different cartoon style, but they're, I don't know, they look like they belong in my usual anime style, you know? Alright, next page. You see the other patrons. Okay, this is Xavier, Greg, and the owner, Kat. They're inside the shop, but they're looking out the window, and the slugs are, like, crawling and everything. So Xavier's like, hey, these slugs look cool. And then these slugs, they're actually mean. Look, they actually make this face. How creepy is that? And Xavier's like, okay. Alright, other patrons. This is Henry, the hipster. And, his name is Manuel. Manuel, the token Hispanic guy. And you've got this guy, the cook. And he has a shotgun, or a rifle, and he shoots the slug. Just defending themselves. And this girl here, she's supposed to be the scaredy cat. And she's in a little fort, protecting herself. And this girl here, she's Lola. And she is a character in Jeff and Taylor. This takes place 5 years before Jeff and Taylor takes place, starts. So you see Lola Watson as the sexy bank executive, but before that, she was a postgraduate girl with a ponytail, and she's like being a little suspicious. Alright, so Leah's walking in the woods. You see trees with faces, trees with eyeballs, trees with, what the hell is that? You see this tree based on a singing Christmas novelty. So Leah looks and she sees an owl with a man's face. And then she's like, weird. And then the apron is like, yeah, that is weird. So she keeps looking. It looks like she's pushing a very skinny Sudowoodo. And then there's Morpheus's castle. And then she's like, yay. And then she's walking. What is this? Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know what I was on. I remember I was probably, this is probably inked in 12 midnight or 11 in the morning. Me in that comic shop. Okay, so she keeps walking until she finds a gap. A very large gap. Then Apron is like, oh, might as well take the long way. And then she's like, no, I'll use the copter-fopter. The copter-fopter. Hold on to this, baby, and she'll fly you forward. It stays on one plane while supporting any weight. It can only go 2 miles an hour. So it goes very, very, very slowly. And she's like, ugh. Alright, so Morpheus's castle. Very interesting angle. As you can see, I didn't finish this. But Morpheus has this speaker box with his face and everything, saying that, I don't know if it's the secretary or him, but he's like, come in, Leah. I've been waiting for you. So like that. Alright, so inside Morpheus' castle, he has a secretary. This little girl or something. So Leah's like, I want to talk to your boss. And then lo and behold, this secretary is Spider-Woman. So she attacks Leah. Leah is like, she doesn't know what to do. So she actually pulls out her broom, which is actually has a razor blade, spinning razors on it, kind of like a weed whacker. So she weed whacks the girl's face, and it's gonna be very bloody and stuff. Not too bloody, you know. So I know this is unfinished, but Leah walks away. You see the Spider Girl's skull here. So Leah takes an elevator. Leah's like, Morpheus, I'm here to stop you. And then Morpheus is like talking with his spider throne, you know. And he has a Stargate. Morpheus is talking. And what is this? I think this is Autumnberg, because Morpheus wants to make a portal to the real world, Autumnberg, and he wants to destroy it or make havoc. So Leah is like, no, don't do it. A nice foreshortening. Forgot that. And an egg for some reason. What is this? Man, I completely forgot. Looks like a giant eggplant. He's like, oh yeah, here we go. And that's it, you know. That's my little. That's the end of my little comic there. The whole thing is, you know, I might start this over, I might not in the future. This is like a little warm up. I might actually start in the very beginning, not at the very end, you know. But the whole thing is, it's supposed to be an adventure comedy. Lighthearted, just like Jeff and Taylor. Morpheus is another bad guy in Jeff and Taylor, you know. But this takes place 5 years before Jeff and Taylor, and Jeff and Taylor takes place. I would like to say around 2012, 2013, around that year. And Morpheus, after he goes into the real world, Autumnberg and all that, he does a little mischief on Earth. And I want to make a joke that Morpheus caused the Great Recession in 2008. You know, it's because of him that there was lots of job losses. Stupid Morpheus. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I should make more, but I'm gonna keep looking, see if I can talk about more stuff. Maybe I can talk about random stuff around my apartment. That's my cute little vacuum that my mom got me. She got this for me. It's the perfect size for this apartment. It's charging up now, but it's great. Man, this apartment is great. It's grand. Alright, so that's it, and I'll see you guys later in another video. Real soon. Goodbye. Jeff, I'm out.